What's up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs, and today I am going to begin building this. The Mobile Suit Gundam G-Frames FA RE20A and RE20F. The 8th MS Team Special Edition of the MS-07B3 Gouf Custom. We have both the armored set and the frame set with the added parts. So begins my Summer of Goufy, like I mentioned before. And I'm going to begin with the small subgroup of the 4 kits that I have. I was hoping to find the other Gouf Custom, which was the Crimson Gouf, but I couldn't find it. Don't know where the hell it is. So many boxes, so many kits, so many places to put. I don't know where I did. But regardless, we're going to focus on this. And I picked this up, I forgot where. I don't know if it was either Konokia bookstore or I know there was a Japanese store nearby Konokia bookstore when I went to River Road. And then I saw this and I said, you know, I haven't seen it anywhere else. I had to get it. And I did. And this is, of course, the newer version. I don't think they made the standard G-frame version. I could be completely wrong. But this series of mobile suits came out a few years ago. I forgot what year. And then from this line, you have let's say we have the Easy 8, the Gundam ground type, the GM ground type, no wait, that's the ground type armored set. Okay, so we have the armored set, we have the, okay, so that one goes with that, 75, 75, 20 is the Gouf Custom, of course, like I mentioned before. Then the RF-16A and F is the ground, okay. Okay, I guess so, yeah. I guess this entire set was around, you know, revolving around the 8th MS Team anime, and rightly so. Unfortunately, this does not come with the soda flavored chewing gum, which I have yet to get my hands on. You know what? I've had the soda flavored chewing gum in the past, and it's quite delicious. I was actually even looking online to see if I could buy one, but they don't sell that here in the States. Hell, I couldn't even find any. I couldn't even find in other places. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the standard builds here. We're going to begin building the armored set version. See how it looks. Then we'll seg into this. Now, after we seg into it, then we're going to take it apart, clean it up, and we're going to begin painting it. Oh, it does have the gum. Yay! I'm going to enjoy myself later on. Alright. Alright, so this one. Let's take this whole thing out. Come out. I'm going to inspect these parts before we're going to begin assembling. Yeah, see, like here, there's a scar mark here, because this is pre-assembled. I think there's a scar around there in the back. I just saw it a moment ago. Didn't see anything in the front. Then we have the left arm. That's actually kind of clean. There is kind of like a seam line from the mold that can be sanded down. Don't see anything here. There is a dub mark there. That's good, okay. What about the head? Alright, the head has the mono eye. And does it give you the ability to move the mono eye left and right? Yes, it does. So if I move that here, wait, see if I can actually move it with the knife. Yeah, it does move. Which, I wonder if I could take this helmet off. Let's see. Yes. Good. And the reason why I did that, because if I'm going to paint this, I want to make sure that I don't, have access to this. Let me put this back. Any no marks here? There's one right there, and there's a seam line that goes right through that. There's a nub here. There is like a seam line there going all around the umbilical. Again, that could be sanded down. Let's look at the this. Yeah, there's a seam line that goes right through this. And that I'm going to see if I can actually glue it on and try to see if I can send it off. Here's a nub mark there and there. That's the one thing that I forgot what kit it was that had that same issue. And I do believe you definitely need to take this off so you can put the armor on, but we'll figure that out later on. How about the leg? Let's see the leg here. Okay, so there is a nubby here. And then there's one right there, the back. I'm not gonna sweat cleaning this up because that is part of this is part of the design, and since this is in the back, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. There's no nub marks on the sides of this, nothing in the back, so it's most likely here on the edge right there, which will be under the skirt armor, so that I am not going to be worried about. I'm going back to the body here. I have to admit, this is actually well designed here. There's the nub mark there and there, nub mark here. Nothing on the skirt. Yeah, they did a very good job of hiding the nub marks here. Oh, right there, under the body there. And then there's a nub mark right there. All right, so let's assemble this. This is the one part that I never liked, the way this is connected. That goes there. That goes here. Good. Now we get the arm. That one's on this side. Okay, interesting. There's a hole there. Oh, good. That's good to know. Alright. Yeah, but that comes out easily, so. Come on, get in there. Alright. And then we put on the head. And there we go. There it is, static. This is the base part that holds up the kit, but after you take apart the entire inner frame and you make your own little custom base for this. But as is standalone, if you don't get the two set and you accidentally get that, but you don't get this. You could still, it can be assembled like this, and it looks really menacing. That's the one thing I liked about the Gouf Custom, is like a menacing look to it. I think I remembered when they were making the standard kits, and there was the Gouf Custom, and it would look really good. Very, very nice. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice. So that is, of course, the armored set part of the kit. Alright, next up is going to be the frame arms set, or the frame set. And this one comes with not only the action frame, but also the weaponry. And you need to have the weaponry for this. Yes, an extra piece of gum for me to enjoy. Alright, so here is all the parts, what it looks like. But I'm going to try to put this one on. This actually comes with the part that you can put on the arm to fire the grappler. But let me see if I can I put on the sword and the Gatling gun? Let's see. So the Gatling gun is molded in one, in one color. It's all one piece, and it's multiple layer colors right there. So that's going to be interesting in how to paint this. Or can I remove this? Actually, yeah, it looks like I can remove portions of it. There's a nub mark here for the Gatling barrel right there. There's a seam line there, can be cleaned. Nothing around there. I think let me see, can I pop this out? Yeah, I can remove this. Can I remove this? Yes. So I think the bigger problem would be is for me to actually paint this all one color, then paint the blue or the dark blue, then mask the blue, then paint the light blue, then mask it again, and then paint the color. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But first let me put this back on. And this one goes here. Now, can the Gatling gun, excuse me, can the Gatling gun be put on this without the action frame? I do see some connectors, which probably is meant for that. But this one goes here. This one, I gotta remember this. Wait, that's that. That goes like that. Where does that connect to? Like this? Oh yeah, it does connect like that. Okay. Seam line there, or nub mark. And then you connect that around. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Take this off. I think you gotta do that first. Lift that up. Then put that there around to capture that. Yeah, there's no easier way to do that. There you go. Perfect. And it's a shame that this Oh, it's there, but it would be nice to have the part here to hold up the sword. Yet the sword will go right through that. Perfect. Yeah, you can do this. This is actually not bad. So if you don't want to use the action stand, and you just want it to be nice and solid on your table and show off your kit in a menacing way, there you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, the gun looks cool. It's going to be a lot of work painting this, but it looks cool.